2-0 count. Here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes over to third.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner scores from second. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
In now, David Peralta. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Parker comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Chris Owings. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Crawford on the slide to first. It's in time. So 3 runs on 3 hits. No. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
We're looking at one hot ball club right now. They're playing well coming into the game, and now here we are in the bottom of the first inning, and they've already got a 3-0 lead. This team is on a roll. They're doing everything right.
Here it comes, 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Got to wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Denard Span stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Pollock at the track. The wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Batting fourth.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Heading after it is Hazelbaker. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Here's Buster Posey now. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here he comes again, 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hazelbaker's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on. Into the box now, Chris Herman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Here it comes on 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Kane ready, the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Chris Herman goes quietly leading off the second.
Patrick Corbin.
Patrick Corbin is at the plate as he watches ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out. Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Took advantage of a hitter's count on 3-0 and gets on base to keep the inning alive.
Well, you love to see it. The 3-0 green light, and the guy executes with a sharp single. Nice job.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again, a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Pitches a call. Not in time as he steals second. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Spin and a throw back to second. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Line drive to center field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left. At the plate, Jarrett Parker. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And in the outfield, A.J. Pollock, he can go get him. You know, when he was at Notre Dame, they thought about him playing football because he was so fast. And now as he patrols the outfield, you see the great stride and you wonder, were they onto something? Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Into the box now, Matt Cain. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock on the run, and that's the third out. Giants leave a couple. They're down 3-2.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, first baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Right back at it now is Cain as he gets ahead of his leadoff man here. 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. One and 2, here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Again, a 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Hernandez is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
David Peralta.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Into the cove, but foul. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Lifted the other way out to left center. Parker has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Drury. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Hernandez. And that ends the inning. A good inning there for Matt Cain. His club trails, however. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peralta's after it. He's got it one away.
The shortstop, number 35.
Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Buster Posey is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch. You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting. Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's Joe Panic as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Owings with a slide. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brendan Crawford. We're through 3 here. Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Daniel Descalso.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Span is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop Chris Owings.
So coming to the plate, Chris Owings. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Into the box, Chris Herman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Woo, that ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear.
The pitcher,
Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
In now, Patrick Corbin, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
To Crawford for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box now, Jarrett
Leading
Parker.
off the
0
Giants'
for
fourth.
1 for him here in this
Left
one.
fielder, Jarrett Parker.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Gorky Hernandez.
Right
He reached on a single in his first try. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, pitcher, Matt Cain.
Now at the plate, Matt Cain. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. Sent out to straightaway center field. Span is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Now batting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder.
Digging in once again, David Peralta. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-1 on its way. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One for the Diamondbacks, and it comes Kurt. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off for the Giants, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Eduardo Nunez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Denard Span is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Denard Span becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not George Cantos takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 70.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Brandon Drury is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Daniel Descalso. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball skied in the air out to Span in center. And that's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Owings. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we'll go at least 1 at bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Herman for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at bats. And again a throw, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Nothing doing for Arizona as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminal.
Number 28, Buster Posey. Your attention,
now here
please.
Comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Randall Delgado will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Buster Posey is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
There's Owings to make the play, and that's the 1st out.
The second baseman, number 12.
Striding in once again, Joe Panik. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, 0 for 8. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. Left
digging
fielder,
in to try it again, Jarrett Parker. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Giants leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's back here in San Francisco. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Herman.
First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a ball rolled softly to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in now, Randall Delgado. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Center fielder, number 11.
Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Giants, right fielder Ortiz Hernandez.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled back. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Hunter Pence will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, 7 hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's going to be a base hit for Pence. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, and he got the base hit on the 3rd one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. Rurik loves it, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And that will conclude matters here. Nino Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Hazelbaker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Span ranging back, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
First baseman number 44.
So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And a ball, 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner at second, nobody out. On the ground to the left side. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
The right fielder, number 6.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Span. Still going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it's now 6-3.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting,
Brandon Drury will bat next. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. But here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
Leading off for the Giants, first baseman
Tom Wilhelmsen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 54.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The shortstop, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Curveball stays a little high that time.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the eighth inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down to the eighth. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
1-1 home now to Crawford. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Buster Posey now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Peralta is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Daniel Descalzo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Chris Owings.
Stepping into the box, Chris Owings. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. This one skied out toward right. Hernandez moves over, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Herman.
Stepping in, Chris Herman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runners on first with one down. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tom Wilhelmsen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Jeff Mathis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Ready with the 1-0. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Nothing for the Diamondbacks in their half of the 9th. On to the bottom. Fernando Rodney takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
56. Fernando
Here's Joe Panic. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Second baseman, number 12.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Jarrett Parker is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he takes a called strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 1-2, here it comes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping in, Borges Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Rodney's ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. If they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Chris Bryant launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping the Cubs down the Dodgers 7-1. As of today, the Cubs sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Dodgers are atop the NL West. The Colorado Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 2-0. At the moment, the Giants sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, while the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West. The Marlins totaled 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-1. Looking at the standings, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, and the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East. The Brewers amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 11-7. Heading into today, the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division, while the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. The Rays broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-6. As of today, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, while the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division. The Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-0. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Also from Toronto, first baseman Steve Pearce is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He is said to be dealing with shoulder tightness. At the moment, the Blue Jays are in 1st place in the American League East, and the Orioles are in 4th place in the AL East. The Cleveland Indians snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-3. Looking at the standings, the Indians are in 4th place in the AL Central, and the White Sox are sitting atop the AL Central. The Minnesota Twins finished off a 3-game sweep as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 8-2. Heading into today, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Twins are atop the AL Central. The Royals grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-3. Right now, the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Athletics are in 3rd place in the AL West. The Rangers cracked 14 hits overall as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-2. At the moment, the Angels are in 1st place in the AL West, while the Rangers sit in 2nd place in the American League West. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight the road trip continues with the first of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Clayton Kershaw gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
David Peralta.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box now, David Peralta, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging it back pretty good.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jake Lamb comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Turner is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Just missing here. 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Ready with the 2-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gutierrez going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting sixth,
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Brandon Drury.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. 3 runs already home here.
Nope.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task. Now
this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting 7th.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Gutierrez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Zach Greinke gets the start for Arizona in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if we can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, they've been playing great. I mean, this is a hot club, and here they are in the bottom of the first inning. They already find themselves up 4-0. They just got to continue to execute. This is a good team.
Batting second.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Corey Seager. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Corey Seager.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Batting fourth.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Here's a high pop-up. Greinke is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth. First baseman. Adrian.
Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Ready with another 2-2. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now batting, Chris Iannetta. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And the pitch.
Chris Iannetta.
And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Greinke.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on
Now
those.
batting. Center fielder. A.J. Pollock.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses for ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. A called strike over the outside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Forsythe is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tomas giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Career line against Greinke. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Squared that one up just a little late. Greinke gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Smoked on the ground left side. And now this is bobbled in left.
The 8-hitter gets a base hit. You know how important that is? Now the pitcher has to hit in this inning, and he doesn't lead off next inning, possibly clogging the bases or starting the inning with basically 1 out. That's a big hit.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave one. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Peralta. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Peralta.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. And the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in. Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gutierrez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting, third baseman
Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Tomas. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Arizona, but they still ready for another chance. Yasiel Puig. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Peralta moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
First pitch breaking ball. He was sitting on that the whole time, looking for it the whole way. You don't hit it that hard on first pitch if you're not.
In now, Corey Seager. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, Matt, this looks like it's going to be some kind of offense. That's the 9th hit between the two teams with that single right there. Man, are we watching an offensive outburst in just 3 innings so far.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Set to deal on 2-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Back up the middle. Drury gloves it to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brendan Drury. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The catcher, number
now
8.
at the plate, Chris Iannetta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fouled back. And now a pitch on the way. That's popped up out towards short right field. Forsythe is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. So digging in now, Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Drury fields it cleanly. A quick out number one.
Now batting, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ball one.
And this one runs up high. Ball one. Two and 0. Here he comes on 2 and 0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. One left for LA. Still down by a count of 4-2. Standing in, Zach Greinke. They'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a little blooper to center. Puig coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. A hit in 2 tries so far. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 6.
Ready for another shot now. David Peralta. It was a walk in his last trip. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Andrew Toles will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 60, Andrew Toles.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
The right fielder, number
And now is
66.
Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel
He's singled in 2
Puig.
trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Chris Hatcher takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Chris Hatcher.
Paul Goldschmidt is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Puig. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman
Jake Lamb standing in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This ball will be chopped foul. 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 44,
Yasmani Tomas will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the 1st inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Franklin Gutierrez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 23.
Here's Adrian now.
Adrian
3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, no balls and a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Drury has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Good work there by Zach Greinke as his guys keep their 4-2 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Sergio Romo is on to
Sergio Romo.
fly ball out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Ahmed. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score.
Nope.
Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch in the dirt, but swung on and missed, and he makes the throw to first. Ahmed is retired. 2 down now.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And he dives to make a Ready once again, Jock Peterson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jock Peterson.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another try at 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Lamb has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Jeremy Hazelbaker is going to be asked to get things going.
Arizona, number 41, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And he'll reach first safely.
I like the idea of the first pitch breaking ball. This time, it just didn't work out.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And there's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. To short. Seager is right there, and he's retired, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
First baseman number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. Comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
He'll try again. 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Chase Utley will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Tom Wilhelmsen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tom Wilhelmsen.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 66.
Ready now. Yasiel Puig.
Puig.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Settling in now, Justin Turner. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Ready on 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Dodgers down in order. A nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles.
The Dodgers, number 57, Alex Wood.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 24.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Now at the plate, Brendan Drury in his career versus this pitcher. 1 for 5. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now in the box, Corey Seager. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Fernando Rodney is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Fernando Rodney.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, there's the great equalizer. The change of El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt Dale's talked about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the ninth inning plays out.
Here's Adrian now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Jock Peterson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time. He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.